After being in Pune for a couple of days, I got appointment with Osho to meet him, and he gave me a silver Parker pen as a gift and told me, now you start working in accounts here. I was very reluctant to work in accounts because in the outside office, 20 years I worked in accounts, and again here also in accounts. So I expressed my feeling with Osho, and he said, no, it will be very different here. You have to be playful. Just play with the figures and don't be serious about anything. And then he went on explaining. He talked about 3 M's: mathematics, music, and meditation. And he said mathematics is of the head, music is the heart, and meditation takes you to your being. And all these 3 centers needs to be in harmony. And when Master tells me so lovingly, I couldn't deny it. And I started working in accounts department there. And really it was very different from the outside world. First thing, every morning we were listening Osho's discourse before we start our work. And his discourse was always, still, it is always, I feel it is a nourishment for my soul. And listening his discourse, I was feeling so much energy and joy and so many people around, and all are there just for the love of their master. So we were united like in a thread of love. And there was not any hierarchy in communal life. We all were like one big family. Everybody's needs were taken care of. And even the coordinators of the departments were very loving. If some mistake has happened, they will lovingly explain us. There was nothing like outside world. So I really enjoyed working there. And then other bonus was every 15 days we have darshan with Osho. And we can talk to him also. So I went for his darshan and he asked me, are you missing Bombay? I said, yes, I'm missing ocean of the Bombay. In Bombay, my home was near Juhu Beach. And whenever I have time, almost like every evening, I will go to the beach to watch the sunset. And this sun like drowning in the sea. It is such a beautiful scene at that time. Whole ocean becomes like a gold with sun rays. And I loved that, which I was missing in Pune. And Osho said, you look into my eyes, you will see ocean and much more there. And I started gazing in the eyes, maybe for a minute or so. And then he told me, keep a picture in your room with my eyes open and meditate on it before you go to sleep. I remembered that in his meditation camps, Osho used to lead this Tratak meditation also. All the participants in the camp were asked to stand up, and Osho will stand on the podium. And we all have to jump with our arms raised, looking into his eyes. It was a meditation to raise our energy. And Osho used to give gestures all the time, like go more up. And people will start really jumping and shouting, and everything was allowed. And then he will turn his hands down and like this, like showering his blessings on everybody. It's Tratak meditation. It's very beautiful meditation. Now also in my camps, many friends sometimes talk about how we can, Osho is not in the body, how we can connect with him on a deeper level. I suggest them, do the Tratak meditation before you go to sleep. And Tratak meditation opens your heart center. And when our heart center is open, we get real communion with the Master, heart-to-heart communion. That's how I loved being in Pune for quite a time. And then one thing happened. One day during the discourse, I had this habit of listening to discourse with closed eyes. And suddenly I heard like a very loud noise, like some metal has fallen on the floor. And I suddenly, in a shock, I opened my eyes. And there was a person who was trying to come towards Osho, and he has thrown a knife towards Osho to kill him. And the guards were holding this man, and this man is shouting. And Osho stops for a minute and tells the guards, take this man out, don't do anything, take this man out. This man was taken out, and we were all in the shock, what happened? And Osho continued his lecture where he has left, as if nothing has happened. And the next thing we heard, it was a plan. Behind was all the priests and politicians, because police was already at the gate to protect this man before somebody may beat him or anything happens. So police took charge of this man and took him away. And the case was filed in the court, so many witnesses who saw this incident. But case was closed, that nothing has happened like that. Metal detector. Okay, I continue. We, the sannyasis who were around Osho, we wanted to take care of him. So metal detector was arranged. Everybody has to pass through the metal detector to enter into the hall. That way, things became more under control, and after that, no such incident happened again.
You simply, when I'm looking at you, you look at me. When I'm giving my being, you give your being to me. Be available. Let it be a contact. It is not a communication. It is a communion. I am not communicating a certain message which can be deciphered, decoded. No. I am giving myself to you in that gesture. It is bigger than any meaning can be given to it. You are also bigger. If the contact happens, you will feel that boundaries have dissolved. For a moment, you were not there. For a moment you were possessed by me. For a moment you were possessed by me, and not only by me, but through me by the whole. So whenever I look at you, whenever I want to penetrate in your eyes, whenever I knock at your door, at your heart, open the doors. Don't try to find out the meaning. In finding out the meaning, you will miss the meaning, because the contact is the meaning. A deep inner embrace is the meaning.